So in this electromagnetic or energetic communication, things get very interesting. Now we have new questions to look at. How does my field affect the field of the brain? How does my field affect the field of others? How do others' fields affect me? How do the electromagnetic fields produced by people interact with the fields produced by the Earth itself, the geomagnetic field and the ionosphere? And this is the genesis of some of the research being done around the Global Coherence Initiative. The Global Coherence Initiative is a project that's actually amazing, that I'm very, very passionate about. It's a division of the Institute of Heart Math, the nonprofit part of Heart Math. This is a science-based initiative that's uniting many, many thousands of people in heart-focused care and intention to help shift planetary consciousness from chaos and confusion and discord to balance, to harmony, and to enduring peace. It's set up through a membership site that people come to, they join for free and all that. And on that membership site, there are a lot of things that help to educate people on how to increase what we call their own personal coherence. Coherence is a highly ordered state. It's a synchronized state between our mind, our emotions, and our body. It's a state that wastes less energy. It's a state that's highly efficient and effective. It's a high-performance state, and it's triggered from heart. In the coherent state, all the biological systems are synchronized with what goes on in the heart. There's things like respiration, digestion, immune system response, hormonal release, things like that. So it's a highly ordered, synchronized state at the biological level. It's also a state that is triggered by and is accompanied by sustained positive emotions. Those very same emotions that provide such meaning for us in our lives, like care for someone or something, true compassion for what people go through, appreciation for the wonderful things in our life. Those kind of emotions trigger coherence, and then you can easily sustain those when you're in the coherent state. So the Global Coherence Initiative and the website and the membership help to give people information through our webinars, through tools and techniques that we provide to help them create more individual coherence. But then what happens when we join forces, when we take it beyond individual into social, when we have large numbers of people operating individually more coherent and then collectively more coherent? And that's the real goal of the Global Coherence Initiative, is to create that kind of coherence and that kind of synchronization and synergy individually and then collectively. And then to use the power of our care and our heart-focused intentions to help shift global consciousness, the consciousness field of the planet itself, the field of consciousness that we all operate and live in and draw our impressions of the world from. This is the goal of the Global Coherence Initiative. Now, our initiative is just one of many caring initiatives taking place in the world today to affect consciousness changes that then produce different social outcomes. And ours is just one of those. But one of the components that we bring to this whole thing, this whole field, this whole movement, is HeartMath scientific expertise. The researchers at HeartMath have developed technology that can very sensitively measure changes in the Earth's energetic fields. Those fields are like the Earth's magnetic field, which is what compasses pick up on, or the ionosphere, which is a field of more subtle energy, plasma-like energy, less dense, operating above the atmosphere, going up 100 or so kilometers into space. These fields are part of the Earth's living systems, part of the energetic systems of the Earth itself. Now, our hypothesis is that mass human emotion, whether positive or negative, could have a measurable impact on the Earth's fields. We believe this for several reasons. First of all, we know definitively through other research that the Earth's fields are affecting us. There's research that's been going on showing changes in the electromagnetic fields of the Earth, ionosphere, geomagnetic, correlating with changes in health outcomes, with terrorism, with traffic accidents, crime rates, things like that. We also know that some of the same frequencies that are in the ionosphere are in exactly the same frequency range as those produced by the human heart and brain. So we know there's an energetic relationship between us and the fields. Now the question becomes, do we have any influence over those fields? And could we possibly influence those fields in a positive way? So our researchers have developed this technology. They're looking at changes in these fields. They have a working sensor site located in Northern California, feeding data back to the Institute of Heart Math Research Labs. And they are studying this data, learning about these fields, learning what affects them naturally, and learning what could be looked at and measured through the effects of possible effects of human emotion. And this all has to be done very carefully. There's nothing that's been proven yet. This is a hypothesis. But ultimately our goal is to take the Global Coherence Initiative community, increase the individual coherence within those people through what we can offer, caringly offer to people to do that. Create coherence in the membership, and then begin to do experiments where we focus our prayers, our meditations, our intentions on positive outcomes in society. Ultimately, we want 12 to 15 of these sensor sites around the world so we can see a complete picture of these fields. Conduct experiments to see if there's any measurable change we can detect when large numbers of people operating more coherently and working together are putting out heart-focused care and intention. The last step in that process would be social outcome. Can we influence the fields in a way that impacts society in a positive way? We don't know. This is a hypothesis, but this is a wonderful and grand experiment that one of our board members, Jack Canfield, has said is possibly the greatest experiment in the history of the world. And that's what we're doing with the Global Coherence Initiative. So tonight I'm going to talk about all these things here at our event and more. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun with Marcy Shamoff and Greg Braden here together. Amazing speakers and amazing people. And then later on, bringing in a couple of days later, Deborah Rosman, Wendy Cray Purcell, Roland McCready, Nina Utney. All of this is being done to offer more information about it and to provide a new understanding about the Global Coherence Initiative. So it's an exciting night, exciting evening, and let's get on with it. Take care.